might know everything, Mrs. Hamilton. Don't be alarmed.
Ooh.
I have no intention of disclosing your identity to anyone.
I'm sorry, sir. I think you have me mistaken for someone else.
The portrait in your room depicts you alongside Lord Thomas Hamilton. You see, I've had extensive dealings with the Earl over the years, and so I'd long heard of the tragedy that befell his eldest son. That Thomas's wife, long rumored to be the cheating sort, had begun a torrid affair with her husband's closest friend, a promising young officer in His Majesty's Navy. And upon discovering the affair, Thomas went mad with grief. His despair so great, even the asylum couldn't protect him from himself. As for Thomas's wife, she's said to have fled London along with a lover, partly out of shame, partly to escape retribution. Given the facts at hand, I'm forced to assume that the lover is none other than our friend, Captain Flint.
Oh, shit.
Because I know what it is to be judged unfairly, and because it's just possible that while I am uniquely situated to offer you your freedom, you may be able to do the same for me.
Oh, okay. That's twice in this episode now. He's kind of come up as being a bit of like a main player.
So much I have taken from you. And yet still, you know you could take it all back. You could be strong again. You could take this whole fucking island from me. You know exactly what it is you need to do. Where it is you need to go to do it.
If only you weren't so goddamn afraid.
Okay, I was thinking then, like, is this real or is he like seeing shit now? Like that guy, yeah, that guy earlier, like, if he's really there, like, okay, that scar on his chest must be to do with something that's happened in his past. He's like fucking Tom Hardy in Taboo, like fucking, he's got a past, you know what I mean? Oh wow, it's a fucking guy from the brothel.
Miss Guthrie should have just had you killed. It would have been more merciful. Now, are you going to give me back me whore?
Jeez! I miss you! Oh, for Christ.
Wow, how lucky can you get?
All right. I'll cut you in for half. We'll be partners. Please.
Oh shit. Wow. I think that's a sign that Captain Vane is back on his feet, man.
Bastards finally bringing in the first of the guns. Took him long enough.
You look tired. Why don't I take over?
Miss Guthrie told me I was to see those guns off with my own eyes.
I understand.
Okay, what the fuck?
Seems as though my penance ought to be a simple one. I will see to it that they are cast out of this place. Soon. And for good.
Okay, what the fuck is going on now then?
The Andromache. It can't be. Captain Bryson hasn't had time to unload.
He didn't. She's riding low. Those guns are still on board.
What are we going to do?
Get them back.
Oh! It's gonna end. Yep, fucking bastard. Fucking bastard. Next episode. Okay, so next episode, I guess Flint is gonna go after the ship for the guns. I just can't think, like, what what Eleanor's father's like big plan is. At first, he seemed like he would have gone against his daughter. That's why she wanted him to like kind of stay away while she did business with Flint. But now that he's had to come back in, he seemed like he was willing to get on board because of his own like history with his family and how he's the one that don't get much respect and he's kind of pushed to one side. He could kind of look at it like this is my way to earn their respect or take back what's rightfully mine type of shit. And I think that is kind of his goal, but he's got his own agenda, he's doing his own thing. And yes, he does want to protect his daughter, but at the same time, he doesn't want to include her. And yeah, I'm not too sure what to make of his plans. Like I said, he wants to protect his daughter, but he doesn't want to include her in everything. I don't know, man. I really don't see where that's going to go. Mainly because it's only episode 4. I need to spend more time getting to know the characters. And poor Randall got caught underneath the ship. I really thought both of his legs had been caught underneath the ship, but only one had. Well, it looked like he had only had one leg cut off. And then you've got God, what's his name? Is it Marley? Sure, it's something like Marley. He spoke to Billy about Miss Barlow and Captain Flint and everything. Okay, he got crushed underneath the ship, but was it a complete accident or did Captain Flint use it at that spur moment as a way to get rid of him? Because as soon as it was finished, it was like he was straight up to John Silver, like, tell me what they were talking about. You know? And I even said, like, is Billy in danger now? Because my first gut instinct was that guy got crushed underneath the ship because Captain Flint pushed him or just left him there or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I could be wrong, but Billy seems very, very loyal, but at the same time, you can tell he's torn. He doesn't really know, like, what to believe, who to believe, and stuff. Like, he knows that Captain Flint has lied to the crew. So when Captain Flint's going on about how there's all this riches and this and that to get the crew going, Billy knows that that could possibly be a lie. You know, and now that there's this whole thing to do with this woman and everything, like, Billy needs to have a good sit down and chat with Captain Flint, you know what I mean? But as far as that woman goes, Miss Barlow, she was married to Thomas, but she was known to be the cheating type, and her lover was Captain Flint. So we know that them two have got this long history together, and like they never said it direct how Thomas died, but it was kind of led to like he went kind of crazy and even the asylums couldn't cure him. I'm thinking maybe he took his own life. But if that's the case, then why does Captain Flint and Miss Barlow have this like giant boner to track down this ship and everything? You know what I mean? If the guy killed himself, like, I could understand it if he had been killed by the people who were controlling these boats. And when Billy and Marley or whatever his name is was talking, and he told Billy that story about how like he overheard like people begging for their lives and Captain Flint killed him, and then when they went back to the fucking beach or whatever, like Captain Flint went and told her like they're dead. You know, like I could understand him going out for revenge if they had killed this guy Thomas, but if he took his own life, then there must be more to that story, you know? I don't know, very fucking interesting, man. But this is only episode 4. It feels like I've been on this show now for weeks. I really haven't though, and I apologise. But like I said, we're gonna get on top of this. Like, I honestly would love to get to a point where I could do this show more than once a week. But with other shows I've got planned, with Game of Thrones as well, like, I really don't have no way I could fit it in. If there's any possible way I can in the future, then I will. But I do have other stuff planned, and I think one episode a week we'll be fine for now. But yeah, man, give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already, man. Alright? I've been SiTHFuRioN. I'll catch you in the next one.